যাবে দেখি एक बार देखने के लिए किस तरह
टेबल की तरफ और ऊपर
और तुम्हारा बोर्ड में ये आएगा
अब ये जाओ get it closer to the net আরো একটু টেবিলের দিকে করে দে কেন যারা ওই পাশে বসেছে না তাদের ক্লাসের কাছে ভিউটা অবস্ট্রাক্ট হয়ে যাবে मनीष को ऐसा काम में लगा उसको स्कोरबोर्ड पकड़ के खड़ा रहेगा पूरा
Can we have the captains of DI and DRC for the toss, please?
हाँ दादा एक बार देख लीजिए मैंने किया
Ashwin, come in. टी-शर्ट डिलीवर हुआ था सर को तो सर टी-शर्ट चला गया सर नेक्स्ट वाला भी सेकंड वाला भी टूर्नामेंट के बाद छोड़ा था सर टूर्नामेंट तो बोला सर लीजिए
सारा बात
Shilpi from BRC, Ria from DI.
ये लास्ट में
Tails, it is.
वो एक बॉल डालती वो
So DRC will bat first. Just requesting the captains to stay for a second. Just ask a couple of questions. So Shilpi, Shilpa, sorry. DRC have finally made it to a semi-final after quite an interesting group stage. What's the mood like in the camp?
Best. The team is more confident than any of the tournaments. We should win. That's it.
Best of luck. Nice. And Ria, you've had quite a victory yesterday and also so far unbeaten. So do you feel any pressure coming into the semi-finals?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, best of luck. So we're all ready for semi-final number one. DI and BRC battling for a spot in the final of the CSC Sports Carnival Women's Cricket 2025.
Bye ball.
Here we are, it's finals day at the CSC Sports Carnival Women's Cricket 2025. Time for semi-final. Number 1, BI take on BRC for a spot in the final. And they're all set for ball 1. Subha opening the bowling and Priyanka opening the batting. Here we go, semi-final 1 on the way, smashed, chance for an out. Priyanka gets there in time. DI's fielding has been superb. BRC also a very energetic team. Said they're as confident as they've ever been. That'll be a no ball. So the first free hit of the day. A well bowled by Subha in the block hole. Another good delivery. Kriti can't get it away. नहीं चल रहा And that's a great shot by Kriti for 6 of the day.
For 6 of the day from the back of Kriti.
They're doing it. And that will be another no ball from Subha.
Another free hit.
They're doing it. Good attempt by the way, but it's still 1+1.
The scoreboard will update in a couple of minutes.
So Subha, after bowling quite a few good balls at 6, just taking her away from her line and length. Played away nicely by Priyanka. That should be 3 more to the total.
At the end of the first over, BRC are 16 for Nani.
Really solid start with the bat. Great shot by Priyanka, straight down the ground for 4. That's not out. It's a boundary instead. Up to 20 for BRC. Full toss played away for another 1+1. Another out from Aarti. So not the best of starts from DI, who are feeling a bit of pressure with this good start from BRC. Edged, no chance for a catch. Vidhi took an absolute blunder yesterday behind the stumps. Really active. What a great shot by Priyanka, showing the intent of BRC in the semi-final and backing up their words. They said they were confident as ever, and it shows. Another big over, and it's 33 for none. Super start from BRC. Just 2 runs for that. We are bowling this third over. Smashed away through the hands of the fielder for 4. A bit of pressure for the eye. Haven't seen too much of that in the field. And that's a big wicket for Ria and DI. Priyanka has to go for a well-made 25. And now the smiles are up and running from DI's point of view. The captain Shilpa comes in.
Your name, please.
So captain versus captain. Shilpa getting 37 of 12 in the last game. Good delivery by Ria, who was under a bit of pressure yesterday. Got hit for a few sixes. Batted really well. That's a good shot by Shilpa, but it will only be 2. Good over from Ria, just 8 of it. It's 41 for 1 halfway through the first innings. Now deciding who bowls the fourth. Quite a few discussions as they think of who can come in and bowl the fourth, and it looks like it would be Aarti to bowl her second over. Went for 17 of the first. A great shot by Kriti, another 6 to start off things. Was that the correct decision? We'll find out in the next 5 balls. Another full toss. It is the correct decision because finally she picks up the wicket. Great catch in the deep by Sabha. And Kriti has to go for a well-made 15. Good catch by Sabha on the boundary. Rashmi Dini batter. That's a good delivery right in the block hole. No LBW in this format. Played away, put down by Ria. Chance for run out there. I think the batter has made her ground. Usually she takes those catches, but you'll forgive Ria, it was pretty close, not easy.
Decision is not out and dropped.
So batter was pretty safe, almost out. Wow, the drop there, good stop between. Oh, in fact, it goes in between Vijay and Ria, which rarely happens. And 4 given because Sabha was touching the boundary. So that's the 50 up for BRC. Boundary given by the umpire. So a great start with the bat. Last ball. Last ball of the 4th over. Count run rate 13, which is pretty good. That'll be a ride. What? Lily puts it down, and that will not be out because the bowler took the bails off first. Ria with a great reaction. We go upstairs once again, and I don't think it will be out though. So not out given by the umpire. Bails dislodged before the ball came. End of the 4th over, 54 for 2. Quite a few chances in that last over. BRC's batter survive. 2 overs to go. If they can get 15 of each, it will be really good. Sabha comes in for the 5th. That's a wide. Shilpa just about leaves that one. Sabha just taking her time, making sure she's ready because Shilpa making her wait. What a great shot by Shilpa. That is another 6 added to the total. 61 now for BRC. So another wide from Sabha, a couple of wides, and 6 means she will go round the wicket. That's India, and Sabha takes it on the rebound. Super Sabha, that's what she's known as. So an innovative catch from Sabha as DI pick up their 2nd wicket. Just like a basketball game where there are stats for rebounds. Sabha has 1 today. So Mike. Going to the YouTube. This mic goes to the YouTube.
Can you see the video?
Archana, the next batter. Left-hander. Plays it away. For a boundary. One bounce for a chance. Was there for a catch. Wonder why Ria isn't on the boundary though. One of the better fielders probably would have taken that one. And pulled away. Should be another catch. They don't call. Your guess is as good as mine as to whose catch it is. I think it's Neves. So 2 wickets for Sabah in this over. Neve with the catch. Third wicket falls for BRC.
Sorry, fourth wicket.
So Priyanka H comes in. Last ball of the fifth. What an over this has been from Sabah. And that'll end it. So 1 over to go. BRC is 68 for 4. They'd like to go up to at least 80. So Neve comes in and takes a wicket of the first ball. Neha, the new batter, Neve will knock the balls off. Easy one out there for DI. Done. And that's the end of the innings. So BRC finish off with 68. DI need 69 to win and make it to the final. So time for the chase. Ria comes in with Sudha. And Ria taking the onus yesterday of opening the batting versus CCFC. It was a big game. And she managed to fend off Asta's attack in the beginning and then struck a few sixes of her own. She looked to do the same thing against Priyanka, who's got that death stare in her eyes. Fierce competitor. Both of these players, batter and bowler, fantastic all-round sports people. Very talented. That is quick. But the idea is right from Priyanka. She goes back to round the wicket. That's really quick but well played by Ria. Keeping her back lift low against the faster bowlers. Priyanka, very good racket sports woman. And crosses the line this time, will be a no ball. And Ria, a professional footballer, has played state football as well. Comes all the way, almost gets stumped by the wall. Although it wouldn't have been counted. Nicely played by Ria. Negotiating the Yorkers. Flicked away, no need to take a single. Last ball of the first over. Super quick from Priyanka. What an over.
Super over from Priyanka. Just 3 runs off it. Great start for BIC.
Sudha loves to deal in boundaries. Priyanka takes a fantastic catch on the boundary. This is a big wicket for BRC. What a great catch by Priyanka on the boundary. Jumping to her right. The catch was great, the celebration even better. And BRC are well and truly in this semi-final. Big wicket of Sudha on the first ball. That's unfortunate. It was a stop from Shilpa, which eventually went for 4. More of a deflection actually. Aarti comes in, starts off with a 4. Attempted Yorker, but that's a wide. And Priyanka H doing a great job getting that wicket. Thanks to the other Priyanka, it's Priyanka Square for that first wicket. Full toss, smashed away by Aarti. That'll give her a lot of confidence. Short ball, it could be a chance. Be careful of the ball hitting the stumps after that. Was too far away from Shilpa, who was running in. Played away towards the cameraman, who must have been tempted to take the catch but didn't. Riya on strike now. All the responsibility on her. Priyanka puts herself towards the leg side. Changes the whole field actually. Just to make sure the right fielders are in the right position. PRC well and truly in this. Played away by Riya. Priyanka stops it from going to a boundary. That will be 3 more. End of the over. It's 20 for 1.
End of the second over, it's 20 for 1. A competitive semi-final number 1 on our hands. Priyanka decides that she's going to bowl her second over now itself.
That was quick from Priyanka. And another quick one. Fair stuff from Priyanka. What a competitor. But Riya is not going to back down. What a great battle between these two. That one even quicker this time. Almost taking off the off stump. So leg buys. No leg buys allowed actually. All runs have to be off the bat. We know he as a footballer, but this time off the legs doesn't work. Just needs to hang in there for 2 balls. Wait for the other bowlers. PRC fielders ready. Another walker. How was that? Would have been LBW if it was a legitimate form of dismissal, but it's not. And yanked all the way, but you can't get through the wall of Riya. Another great over from Priyanka. Riya manages to survive. So that was a maiden from Priyanka. Fantastic over. Priyanka bowling her 2 overs for just the 3 runs. Superb figures. Now DI require 49 of the last 3 overs. Arti on strike. They need a few boundaries now. Required run rate is 16. And Kriti is the new bowler. Smashed away by Aarti. Relieving a bit of the pressure.
If it goes on the side, then 2 runs. And then outside 6.
And that's a good comeback by Kriti. What a catch on the boundary once again, Priyanka. Fantastic fielding. And it's usually BI's fielding which wins them matches, but today BRC are catching everything. Sabha, the new batter, got to avoid Priyanka on the boundary. She's mopping everything up. Oh, that could be gone. That is close. That could be gone. Up to the third umpire we go. What fantastic work behind the stumps. Out is the signal from the third umpire, stumping. The batter's foot was in the air. And as I said, it's the fielding which is the big difference today from BRC. What energy and what efficiency. Great stuff from Archana behind the stumps. Now it's a hat-trick ball. Oh, that was very close. Had that been LBW, then maybe he would have had a hat-trick. We're going to take a quick single. I don't know if that is wise because Ria will still have strike. But either ways, great over from Kriti. What an over from Kriti. 7 off it with 2 wickets. It's 27 for 3. Now DI require 42 in the last 12 balls. Rashmi, the new bowler, she bowls a good over, good all finish here. That'll be wide. He leaves it pretty nicely. Full toss speed away. And Priyanka comes up and tidies it, otherwise it would have been 4. We are on strike now. .38 to win of 11. Can feel the nerves in the swimming pool. BRC making sure everybody's in the correct place. So far they have had that going their way. There is a bit of space on the offside if Ria wants to go for it, but they need a few boundaries. Required run rate is 20. That's there to hit. Doesn't connect, and they will take a single. (37 to 1 of 10). That's in the slot, played away, drop ball, the bowler Priyanka throws, and Nidhi makes her way back on strike. What a chance that was to get another wicket. Nidhi plays it over again, and that will be 6. An important boundary for DI, that's a 6. Could have been a catch too. (31 to win of 8). And that's another big 6 from Nidhi. Back-to-back boundaries just when they needed it. (25 to win of 7). Oh, and that is a all-out chance which is missed. And eventually Nidhi will keep strike. So 24 to win of the last over. That was super close. A chance for a couple of run-outs, but DRC couldn't knock the balls off. 24 to win of the last over. So it all comes down to the final over. 24 to win for DI. Edged on a single which brings Ria on strike. For DRC, they'll be happy that they don't concede a boundary, but they have Ria to contend with. It's not going to be easy. 23 to win of 5. And smashed over by Ria. Nerves of steel. Taking it to 17 to win of 4 balls. So confusion, we'll surely have to go upstairs to see firstly if it is a dismissal, secondly who it is, and who takes 2 runs but gets none. So we'll wait for the third umpire's decision. So not out of the umpire's decision. 17 to win in 3. India taken! That could be the game for BRC. That should be the game. 17 to win of 2. And after a great effort, Ria has to go. Noha takes the important wicket. So 17 to win of 2. Nivay comes in. Misses it. So this is almost it for BRC. They can't contain the excitement. BRC almost there. 1 ball to go. They'll go for 4, but that will be the victory for BRC. They have defied the odds and they have gotten themselves into the final of the Women's Cricket CSC Carnival 2025. Congratulations to DI who lose their first game. But what a performance from BRC. Thoroughly resolved, fantastic stuff from them. Let's see who they can meet, or they will meet rather, in the final.
Start the match.
Swati comes in with the first ball and almost gets Amisha. And you can hear the O's CSC trying to use this home advantage of theirs. Amisha looking to go for the big swing in ball one. She smashes this one out of the park. Hit the bad balls, respect the good ones. Here are the basics. That's a good comeback from Swati. You can feel the excitement at CSC in the women's cricket semi-finals. Pritha on strike now. Can strike a few big sixes as well, but Swati is bowling quite a tight line and length. Then you go again inside edge, almost onto the stumps. First wide of the game. Swati is the backbone of the team, steady as a rock and strong as thunder. The skipper of CSC almost getting another one to skid on, creating a great angle with that left arm spin of hers. Played away, Ashna is there, chance for one out, lead mix up, good fielding. What a great first over by Swati. It's 8 for none. Next up is Vedevi. A choti packet bada dhamaka. And I can vouch for that. A fine character. But she needs a match in the form of Amisha, who is similar. What a battle this is. Amisha and Vedevi, both very passionate players. And back-to-back sixes for Amisha, that was close. Bit of a change in the fielding now. And that is an even better shot straight down the ground from Amisha. 3 in a row. That's a better delivery, but still wide. Chance there for Ashna. But that's a good comeback from the bowler. This one off the pitch, so it's a no ball and it will be a free hit. Not like Amisha needs any of those. Comes on the wicket, a swing and a miss. Good comeback from Vedevi. What a battle this is. And nicely put away for a single. And that ends the second over. It's 29 for none. Good start for CPC. Good piece of fielding by Swati, but it's still 3. Are they going to take overthrows? They are going to go for overthrows. And what a chance that would have been. A bit of a mix-up, but they get 3 runs at the end of it. One, she's rolled on the legs. What a ball from Ashna. Peter has to go. And CPC lose their first wicket. There's a quick delivery trying to tie up the batter for room, and the top of leg stump gets struck. Ashna to Amisha. Oh, that's a bad ball. No ball for sure. A referee hit. Amisha on 29. This will get her to 35. And she will retire if she hits it for 6. And that's a calculated shot. It's a 4. So up to 33 goes Amisha. And smashes that away, but the umpire has to make a call. He gives it a 6. So 39 for Amisha. What an innings. Giving CPC the advantage in the first few overs. Ashna, they call a tall powerhouse, getting the first wicket. And finishing it off with the dot ball.
After 3 overs, scores 45 for 2.
Captain versus captain, Chand versus Swati. What a delivery that is. They're going to take a single. Good running by Monica. She almost didn't plunk her bat down, but either ways, not hitting the stumps. What a delivery from Swati. Unplayable stuff from the CSC captain. Great bowling. Another superb delivery. Every dot ball shared by the CSC faithful. And she gets the wicket this time. And the celebrations to follow. CSC pick up another one. Shikha, the next batter. Swati looking for another great delivery. What an over from the CSC skipper. Just the one run which Chand played away. Almost getting the leg stump. Just the one run of the over and the wicket. Super stop from the captain Swati. It's 46 after 4. Chand's innings will be really important for CPC. Full toss put away. Big 6. Huge 6 from Chand. 50 on the board now for CPC. And another one. Back-to-back 6s for Chand. That's a good looking shot. She'll get 3 runs for it. So 15 of the first 3. That is close to the leg stump. And just the one to get Shikha off the mark. And that will be another wide. This over from Surbi turning out to be quite expensive. Into the gap, that should be for another boundary for Chand. That is the pick of the bunch. What a shot from Chand. 6 6 given by the umpire. And that's a huge over. 28 runs of it. Punjab Club move up to 74 with 1 over to go. Well taken by Ashna. And Harshita starts off with a wicket. Harshita, known as the silent assassin of the CSC team. She speaks softly but plays fiercely. Ami, the new batter in. Plays that away. Well stopped by Vedehi. But Chand is on strike. Rather let that go for 4 and keep Chand off strike. The way she is batting, but anyway. Max she can get is to 35. Full toss and put over by Chand. Up to 34 she goes. One more shot for her. The Chand gets 3 more, taking up to 37. You'll have to retire. Well played, the CPC captain. Gets cheered on by her side and clapped off by the opponents too. That's lovely to see. And that will be a wide. 85 now for CPC. 68 was enough for BRC. Really good ball by Harshita again. Good over from Harshita. 1 ball to go. Good work behind the stumps, but either ways it will be a dot ball. CPC finish with 85, which means CSC need 86 to win.
Requesting CBC to take the field.
What a great shot from Archana to start things off for CSC. If she bats for long, then this game won't last long. Edge wouldn't have counted either. Good comeback from Monica. Archana and Vedevi opening the batting for CSC, looking to join BIC in the final. First time in women's cricket, BIL in the final, losing their first game ever. Ahead. Well, it's better delivery, but well left for Archana. Good comeback by Monica. Edged again, and they decide not to run. That's a huge hit, but it should only be two. Oh, it's been given six by the umpire. My bad. Six called.
Same shot you hit, that's a 2.
So after a bit of a debate, 2 runs given. Sounds right. Well, that's surely a 6. What a shot from Ashna. And credit to the CSC and credit to the CSC batters for coming in and cleaning, but it was a 2. So great sportsmanship from them, sportspersonship from them. So after the first over, CSC are 15 for none. And Dalriava to start things off from Pitha. Another wide, back-to-back ones. That was very close, a stumping opportunity. The way he gets back in time. Oh, good ball by Pitha. Can feel the excitement in semi-final number 2 after an exhilarating semi-1. And there's a big wicket for Calcutta Punjab Club. He has to go. First wicket of this innings. And Pitha with the breakthrough. It's a super shot from Swati. And another back-to-back sixes from the CLC captain. End of the second over, it's 31 for 1. $55 to win a 4 overs. A chant comes in, captain versus captain. And Swati smashes that away for another 6. This is super batting. goes for another, but she'll get 2, which brings Ashna on strike. One 6-hitter replaces the other. Ashna has already got 2 sixes. What a shot from Ashna! Takes her score up to 20. And that's another big one. This one is surely 6. Up for CSC, and that's another one. 3 sixes in a row from Ashna. .26 of this over already. 1 ball to go. And that was a chance, but we managed to take a single. End of the 3rd over, it's 58 for 1. CSC require 28 of 18. So 28 to win, 3 overs to go. Ashna on 33, 1 hit away from retirement.
Yeah, I think they booked out. They booked from 4 to end and Sunday whole day booked. And they bring the fixture. Sunday if I'm free, I'm coming.
And that's a wide for Ami. That's a good comeback from Ami. That's more like it. And that's a wonderful shot from Ashna, flat 6. And she will have to retire on 39. She's done her job for a team. 21 to win now of 16. Edged and put down. That was a tough chance. Good attempt though. So Shreya, the new batter in. In the air, but that was very tough. Swati comes in on strike. What a shot from Swati under pressure. Well, she doesn't feel any pressure. Up to 28 to go. CSC need 14 now. 3 hits away. Swati may be planning for a single, but I don't think she needs to. She'd rather hit a 6 and go 34, and then later hit another 6. Or she can also keep strike and trust herself. Well, she goes for the 6, and that's another one from Swati. CSC inch closer to victory. Just 8 to win in 2 overs. Well done by Shreya. She gets Swati back on strike. And here is the chance for Swati to finish things off in style. 6 to win for CSC. And there it is, the winning runs for CSC. And in the men's and women's final, we will have a BIC versus CSC finale. The home team beat CPC to set up a final match versus BIC. Well played, the Calcutta Punjab club. But CSC just too good in this final. Swati leading from the front.
Bengal Rowing Club taking on Carnival Swimming Club in the final of the Women's Cricket 2025. Who's going to be the champions of the CSC Sports Carnival?
CSC Sports Carnival 2025 final kicks off now. Kakara Swimming Club taking on Bengal Rowing Club after impressive semi-final victories. Let's see who's going to lift the trophy. So it's time for the first ball of the final. Swati to Priyanka. Here we go. And a boundary to begin with for Priyanka. Into the gap. Very well placed. In the end, the first wicket for CSC. Shra with the catch. Swati with the wicket. Exhilaration for CSC.
And what is this writing now? I'll just ask Raisa to forward this to me.
Otherwise, take a big note. Yeah, just see this. Shreya just took the catch.
Okay.
Played away into the gap. What a moment for CSC, picking up a wicket in the first over. Swati, the captain, taking the first wicket. In the air, taken by Vanahi, and CSC get another. What an over from Swati, and what fielding from the CSC side. It's Vanahi who takes the catch. That Swati packet, Barabamaka as they call her. Shreya taking the first catch. And what an over from Swati. 7 runs, 2 wickets. She's the backbone of the team, steady as a rock and strong as thunder. As we've seen with the left arm of hers. A bit of a misfield, that's alright, but Kriti gets her first boundary. BRC need to fight back here after 2 early wickets. Well, that's a great piece of fielding. chance for another run out, but well taken by Rashmi. She makes her ground. That's another ride. Let's CSC look like they are on the ball for this one. Another superb delivery by Vidal to pull it back after that wide. 15 with 2 balls to go in the second. We are seeing a few big hits. And that's a great shot by Kriti. First 6 of the final. In the air, but won't go near the fielders, hits the net, and that will be 1+1. In fact, just one. Swati comes back in for her second over. It's 22 for 2 after 2. That was very close. Swati comes in for her second over and almost gets wicket number 3. That will be 3 more to the total. Kriti batting well, up to 16. Mounting the fight back, the comeback for BIC, who had a super victory over DI in the semi-final. And that's another for CSC. Swati does the job with the ball. And a great catch by Shreya, who they call the Chulbuli Lalki. And this is incredible from Swati. 3 wickets. Archana, the next batter. Swati looking for her 4th. So a few changes in the field as they prepare for the lefty Archana. That'll be a wide though. Wants to tighten up that line on the leg side. That's more like it. In the block hole. Swati instrumental in that victory versus Punjab Club in the semi-finals. Doing the job in the final so far. Almost getting it under the bat of Archana, who's not going to take a chance against her. So 26 after 3. Super bowling from Swati. 3 wickets and 11 runs in her 2 overs. What a spell. Ashna comes in. That's a tough catch to take for Aditi. but Kriti has been batting really well. Only one ticket run so far for BRC. India, and three of them go for it. Ashna called, Vijay went for it. A bit of a mix-up. Kriti survives. She gets three. Kriti gets a lifeline, but they remain calm. Do you see? Nicely played away by Archana for 2 runs. Oh, what a catch by Vinahi! Oops. That is a superb catch. Kriti has to go for a well made 19. And CSC can do nothing wrong in this final so far. Priyanka, the new batter, joining Archana. Ashna gets her first wicket of the final. Played very nicely. That will be 1+1. That hits the leg of the batter, so won't be a wide. Good over from Ashna. It's 33 for 4 with 2 overs to go. That's a good delivery to start off the 5th over. And that looked like it's hit wicket, so that will be the 5th wicket for CSC. That's bad luck.
Yeah, 6 wickets are all out.
So the last wicket for BRC. Neha, the batter, Neha plays it away. That's a great shot. A good try from Ashton, and that is 6. Good over so far from Sobi. The latest find on in. And that will be for a good attempt by Swati in the boundary, but great shot from Archana. BRC still fighting. That will be wide. And what a shot from Archana. A huge six to take it to 53 at the end of the fifth over. Remember, 68 was enough to beat BI. How many more can BIC get? So Harshita starts off with a wide. That is great fielding from Swati. Direct hit, and it could have been a problem for the batter, but a quick single taken. So that's a free hit to follow. No ball plus 2 for that one. Oh, what a lovely shot by Archana. Up to 20 she goes, and the fight back is well and truly on from BRC. In spite of losing early wickets, they get up to 64. Archana decides not to take the single. She keeps strike, which is a good idea, the way she's striking the ball. That is close, and we go to the third umpire to make the decision. So not out is the decision by the third umpire. Good keeping there by Diti. And that's another wide turning out to be a costly final over of CSC. Already 13 of it. Another full toss, another big six. What an innings this is from Archana, taking BRC to 73, which is more than what they scored in the semi-final. Archana has gone for 20. It's important that she bowls this ball well. Every ball, every run counts in a final. We know that. And away it goes again. Archana has pulled off a special knock for BRC. Momentum is with them. At the end of the innings, they scored 79 and CSC with 80 if they are to win the final. So 80 runs stand between CSC and victory. 6 wickets stand between BIC and victory. It's time for the chase. A fierce delivery from Priyanka, but it's wide. Even quicker this time, just misses the outside edge and the stumps of Videhi. Well played by Videhi, gets off the mark. Really quick stuff from Priyanka. Ashna gets off the mark as well with a couple. Played away into the gap, and 3 runs to the total. Steady stuff from CSC. Nicely played away for 2 more runs. Slowly but surely getting more closer to that total.
More fun. More fun.
So just the one given, and 9 of the first over. And that's a wonderful shot from Videhi. First boundary for CSC in the final. And the crowd, the home crowd erupts. Make that 2-2. Videhi missed out in the semi, she is not going to miss out in the final. That's a good comeback from Priyanka. Dot ball, that's what BRC need more of. And that will be 2 more to the total. So now Ashna on strike. 3 balls and she hasn't got a boundary yet. That is uncommon. And that's a hot 6 from Ashna. One of the biggest of the tournament. A good comeback from Priyanka. And that's the end of the over. CSC are 29 for none. We need 51 of the next 4 overs. That is quick from Priyanka. She's looking to break this partnership. BRC lead a wicket. And there she gets it. BRC lead a wicket and Priyanka gets it for them. And you can see what it means to the BRC team. The wicket needs some first aid. Swati walks in. CSC need 51 of 22. BRC, they need Swati's wicket, that's for sure. That's a wide called. And even the wides are being cheered here by CSC, the home crowd. Nicely flicked away by Swati. 4-1 plus 1. BRC did really well to get up to the 79 mark thanks to a few blows at the end, some big sixes. That has almost crept in. This is incredible bowling from Priyanka. Very tough to face her pace from such a close range. Ashna needs to just stay there for a couple of balls and defend off the storm that is Priyanka Sanganaria. Into the block hole, it's played over the top of the field now. That will be 2 more. 1 ball to survive here for Ashna. So that's the end of the 3rd over. CSC on 35. They need 45 to win in the next 3. Great bowling from Priyanka. And Swati starts off the over with a big 6. Strong as thunder, they say. And she shows it with that first 6 of the final for her. 41 on the board now. And that'll be why the pressure telling on Kriti after getting hit for a 6 in the first ball. She batted really well in that BRC innings. Swing and a miss. And that's a better delivery from Kriti. All eyes on this final in the swimming pool. Such an exciting format, and the women's cricket has been a revolution in this sports carnival. Swati hits another 6. Great try from Priyanka. But these are valuable runs for the home team. Now 32 to 1 or 15. That's 2 more runs and CSC bring up the 50. Narashna smashes that away for 6. Ashna, the powerhouse of CSC, hits like no tomorrow. And that will be 2 runs, but 2 valuable runs. End of the 4th over, CSC are 58 for 1. They need just 22 now. That's a great shot by Swati. It will be 4 more to the total. Captain hitting from the front. She's on 20 now. Another full toss, another 6. Swati has delivered with back ball and in the field. Just 2 hits away now. And that will be another 3 boundaries in a row. And CSC are just 1 hit away from history. And Ashna steps up. And this is pretty poetic. Ashna's husband hit the winning runs for CSC men's. Ashna can do the same for the women's side. And she does it! CSC home side takes home the glory. Well played to BRC, they were fantastic. Your runners up of the women's cricket.
Good evening, everyone. It was an absolute pleasure hosting all the ladies for the ladies cricket. Congratulations to all the participants. Well played, BRC. Kudos to CSA.
Double in cricket, the men and the women champions of the CSC Sports Carnival. They've conquered cricket in the swimming pool.
Ladies cricket team. CSC ladies cricket team.
Congratulations to Gagra Swimming Club, the champions of the ladies cricket, and to everybody who's made it possible. The celebrations will continue today and tomorrow. Thank you all for joining us at the cricket.
This is Liam